Hello everybody. This is the final day of 2017. It's a good day to kind of reflect a little bit and to finish out the year. Look at all the things that happened to us that we wanted to and all the things that didn't. And let's plan for the next year, putting as much of our positive energy out there as we can to draw good things to us for 2018. What I'm here for today is for the tag that little poet Susan had asked me to do for New Year's 2018. And let me see if she called it anything else. It's the New Year tag 2018. There are a series of 7 questions. The first question is, rate 2017 on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being awesome. I had to think about this a little bit because 2017 certainly had some challenges, but it had some really great high points. 2017 was the year that I started my channel here. I started it back in February with not a notion of where I was going with it, why I was doing it, who I might or might not reach, and if anybody would care enough to watch. What I got was a gift, and the gift was all of you. I got the gift of meeting people I never would have crossed paths with in this lifetime, and people who have come to mean a great deal to me and are, many of you, as close to me as any. So I'm very grateful for that. So as an overall, I would rate 2017 as a 9. And I think the only things that keep it from being a 10 would be that I did have, or have this ongoing medical issue that I still don't know how I'm going to have to deal with. And I have had some other challenges to face. But it definitely is right up there. And overall, I'm extremely and extraordinarily grateful for 2017. The second question is, what's my favorite memory of 2017? I think it's some of the memories that I have shared, or more in reality that my son has shared with me about what's going on with his life, because he went through a difficult few years in his life as well, and things are going wonderfully well for him now. As a parent, it doesn't matter how old your kids get. It doesn't matter how long it's been since they lived with you or since you've been responsible for them. Your mother. And as a mother, that's the job that never dies. It's the job that you don't get fired from. It's the job you never quit. So seeing him happy and headed in a wonderful, wonderful direction, that would have to be my happiest memory. Let's see, 3. Did you change as a person in 2017? Or how did being a content creator on YouTube change me? Being a creator on YouTube has changed me in many ways. I mean, I need to go back a little bit. Believe it or not, I started out my early life, not early, but early enough, as an actor. So when acting, I was out there and looking as if I was far more outgoing than I really was. I was a very shy person. And then I would say that I remained shy. When I was on stage, I was somebody else. So that made it okay. But being Jerry, that was a little bit more challenging. And then, over 30 years ago, I got into real estate. And it has changed my world enormously, to the point that I talk to people on the street now If I'm standing online in a store, I'll talk to people. I just stop them when I think they look great or smell great or have anything great going on in their worlds. And so that's made me a different person. But being a YouTube creator has made me very different, especially at this stage of my life. As you get older, your world can kind of close in a little bit. It can be more and more introspective. It can be more and more isolated if you let it. I'm in a business that requires a fair deal of energy and ability to be very mobile. And if you have any challenges with either of those things, it can be a problem. When I first came to YouTube and started this channel, I remember sitting in my den and looking at the camera saying, I have no idea where this is going and I'm not quite sure why I'm here, or something like that. And I, once again, had no idea if anybody would watch me. And I'm in this, it's less than a year. February 11th will be a year. I have, I think, around 760 subscribers at this point. That's a tiny number for many, many, many people creating here on YouTube. And it makes my channel a very tiny channel. But it's grown a lot. And it's grown in exactly the way I would have wanted it to. It's grown because you who come here on a regular basis and you who watch me and get to share in my life, I get to share in yours as well. And you've come to mean so much to me, and that has changed me enormously. I feel a great deal of love for a lot of people that I've never met. I love you all. So thank you for that. Okay, number 4. The favorite video you did in 2017 and why? My favorite video. God, I don't know. I really need to think about that one. Let me come back to that one at the end. Number 5 is the one product that blew you away. Well, that's an easy one for me. There have been many products that have blown me away this year, but if I had to choose only one, it is unequivocally the Nivea for smoothing and toning and smoothing. Forgive me, I should have the product here with me, but I don't. That is so incredible. It's done so much for me. I have had people who know me for 20, 30 years saying to me, you look different. What have you done to yourself? Have you had a facelift? I've had an $11 Nivea product that has revolutionized the way I do things. So that's definitely my one for this year. Number 6, who or what influenced you the most in 2017? God. I don't want to steal anybody else's thunder, and I think, I don't know if it was Sheila who said this or if it was Susan who said this. You are definitely ones who have influenced me the most. But if I had to choose one person on YouTube who influenced me the most, I'm going to go back to the very beginning. When I had very few views, I mean, there were some videos that had 3 views or 5 views, and almost from the start, there was this incredible woman who came to watch my fledgling attempts at making a video and changed my world. and that was Natalie, the beauty diva. Who was I? She was this wonderful person with this wonderful channel, and she reached so many people, and she came by and she stayed and she remained a friend. Now, there are many of you who have come after her, and you know who you are, and I absolutely adore you with all my heart. But I would say that that's where it started. So, Natalie, thank you. What are you excited about in 2018? Name a goal, and what is the one word you would use to describe yourself in 2018? For example, I chose the word change, is what it's saying here. Name a goal, and what's the one word that I would use to describe myself? Okay. My goal is to this is going to sound silly. My goal is twofold. It's to do everything that I do just a little bit better in 2018, and to be more aware, and to not stick my head in the sand, because I have this wonderful way of doing that when things are really scary. Sometimes I will tuck my head right into the sand. So my goal is to face what I need to face. My word for 2018 is reimagine. My intention is to reimagine my entire world, because there comes a time in life when it's time to make some changes. And in order to keep growing, I need to reimagine the new me that's emerging. Right now, I'm just that pupa. I need to go through the process to turn into the butterfly that I'm intended to be at this advanced stage of my wisdom, as I like to say. I just love that line from the bucket list. So yes, for me the word is reimagine. What's your word? What's the one word you would say best describes you for 2018, or the one word that you want to make your mantra for 2018? Let me know. Let me know down below. All right, I need to go back to question number, which was it? Oh, question number 4. My favorite video that I did in 2017 and why? I know the one. The one video for me would be my story. And that one I had done, I guess about 4 months ago. And it was just who I am. That was Palm Beach. Cindy had started that one. And I think Patty, Rockstar Mom, did it next. And then a number of people did it, and I decided to chime in with my story. It's the story of who we've become and what in life got us to the place that we are, because I think it kind of revealed a little bit about who I am. And until you reveal yourself and all the layers of that onion, you can't really connect with people. But I found the more I revealed about myself, the more people chose to share themselves with me. And I'm touched by the comments. I'm touched by the people. I have been touched this year on a very intimate level by Susan, Little Poet, who is nothing less than a stellar poet, artist, creator, beautiful soul. I told her, I think in one of the first comments I ever made on one of her videos that I found quite by accident, that I felt when I went to her videos as if I was entering a secret garden. It was a place where you could feel. It was a place where you would feel joy. It was a place where you would feel tears. It was a place where you would smile and you would laugh and you would ache. And it all felt good. It all felt like a worthwhile journey. There are so many of you. I can't go into all of it, not on this one anyway. So having said all of that, I just want to say I pray for every one of you that the new year brings all the things that you want, or sometimes the things that you don't know yet that you want or need for yourself. God bless you as we enter into this new year. Take care.